Is this thing on? Right, so I'm Wes, and I plan to make a bit of a video blog. It's not going to be an everyday thing, but something I might put up once a month, once a week, maybe once a day, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I own a few cameras, so I want to see what I can do with them. So I'm heavily influenced by other YouTubers. I just want to see what I can put together and see how this goes. In a couple of months I'm hoping to take a holiday, and over that time I hope to make a video either every day or most days. So this is just video 1 and just really a tester to see if I can get the basics strung together. So why make a video blog, you might ask? Well, because like everyone, from time to time we do interesting things, and it's nice to have an archive, if you will, of those things. Now, take me for example. Every now and again I like to make something, whether it's a unit or a shelf or painting or just building something which is unique and that you can't really buy. For example, this is my bedroom. Excuse the unmade bed. Now, a couple of years ago, I went to Ibiza on holiday. Now, in that hotel room, there was a headboard, which was quite nice because it had lights in, and it had switches on the side, full lamps and plugs. So I got to work at the local DIY store, and I built this. It's made out of MDF and covered with a thick sticky back plastic. Now, all screwed together at the back seamlessly with caps to cover it, which don't look too bad. Got plugs each side. Now the first switch on this is for a lamp. The same is true for the other side. And the other switch is for the light switch. Now this is the colour that the hotel had, which is like a purpley colour. If I just turn the main light off, you can see it's a nice purple colour which glows around the room. White's a good colour, it reflects all the colour back. Of course I've used a light strip which allows for any colour, so I can do red, green, orange, any colour really, even white. But I do find the blue is quite nice for when I'm watching a movie or something. Sticking to the bedroom, this place I rented, I swapped the rooms around but there was no door, so I hung a door. Fairly standard thing, but I still hung it. Also in the bedroom I had nowhere to put me clothes and things, and to put my TV, so I made a unit. Now, there being a radiator in the way, I wanted to go flush to the actual wall and make use of all the space. I also wanted to have things completely accessible so that I could literally just grab them when I need them. So at the bottom I've got my socks and undies, I've got my trousers, jeans, right at the bottom, shoes, and at the top I've got my shirts. I've got a little unit there for me, for my media box, and TV on top. Again, the same as the headboard, it's pretty much been screwed together out of plywood and bits of wood I got from a DIY shop, and in this case I just literally painted the unit the same colour as the headboard is. All this outside light that I've installed, done it quite cleverly because I couldn't drill in the wall. Each side above the door is a hanging basket bracket which was already here with the property. Now I've literally just hung a piece of wood straight across it, cable tied it on and connected a light. The light goes along the side of the building and down into the letterbox. Coming inside the letterbox, it goes down and up into a plug extension which neatly goes into the power, thus giving me power and light to the garden. One of the biggest builds I'm doing is under the blue sheet behind me, but I'm going to leave that for another video because I've spent about 6 months building it. I haven't recorded any of it. There are some photos, but I might put something together at a later date, but this is a good one to watch. So these are some of the little projects and bits and pieces that I've done over the last 6 months or so. And it would have been sweet if I had videoed the whole process when I was building those, so that people could have some sort of notion as to how these things come together. So what am I doing today? Well, I am doing a bit of painting. Now I put some coving up. If you look up here we can see Probably noticed that there's a gap at the top. Well, that's deliberate. One way of putting coving up is to give it a gap at the top, which gives it that dropped ceiling effect. But the other reason is for one of these. You've probably seen these, get them on eBay. It's for the LED light strip. Let's have a closer look. Okay, so as you see, normal coving with the drop ceiling. And let's turn the main light off. Right, so if I turn them on, that's white. Just dim them a little bit so you can see them better. Red, green, blue. And of course the brightness can go way up. It's quite a cool effect. Quite a cool effect. What's going on there? So that leads me to my task today. Now I've painted the coving and I've painted the wall, but the line isn't quite straight, and where there's some gaps I use some, can't use brand names, but a filler. And that's cracked a little bit all underneath, so it needs a little lick of paint just to make it all look smooth. So that's what I'm doing right now. Wondering why I'm wearing a coat indoors, it's because I've got no heating at the moment and it's bloody freezing, but hopefully in the next couple of days I should have heating. Just about does it.